Welcome to Leadership Unscripted, where I'm going to be talking about a topic I haven't seen before, one of 300 topics on this wheel for 3 minutes. Describe the hidden power of informal culture. This is a great question. There's probably 3 different structures that most organisations don't talk enough about. One's the formal structure, which we all know about. That's the boxes and lines on the chart. Then there's the informal structure, which is all about the social networks and the connections and relationships. And then the third one is the value creation networks. And those 3, that comes from Niels Fledgling, who talks about those different kind of structures and how we can miss major challenges and opportunities if we don't think about those other 2. The formal structure is the easy one. So the informal culture is, I guess, the symbols, the signals, the behaviours that we sometimes see and are visible and other times aren't. I think it's an interesting question, formal versus informal culture. I haven't really thought about the informal culture much. Isn't all culture informal? I mean, the only formal culture we can have is the one we create through structures, mechanisms and what have you, but they're the mechanisms which then create the culture. I'm not sure whether you would say they're informal or formal, but let's run with the informal part. The power of those is actually knowing how the organisation really works. And so I think this is a lovely link to technical and adaptive change. Many leaders think about change from a technical lens. That's the formal part. And the informal part is the adaptive nature of the change, and culture's the same, where we really need to be able to understand culture, understand how people respond to change, and think about it from quite a different lens. I think culture is one of those things that it's sometimes you see it, sometimes it's invisible, but the signals and behaviours that you see are indicative of the way the organisation is set up. So I can't remember who said it, but someone said organisations are perfectly aligned to get the results they get. And so whether that alignment is good, bad or ugly, you'll get the results that are dictated by that structure. So I think the informal culture is one that leaders can definitely use, right, through things like storytelling, creating signals, framing up challenges in a way that really provide constraints for people. And that's a systems word. Constraints doesn't mean you lock it down. Constraints just means you create the boundaries for people to think about the challenge. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.